My name is Emily Turner, and I'm 31 years old. What I'm about to share isn't easy. It's the kind of confession that changes the way you see yourself, the kind that makes you wonder if you ever really knew who you were in the first place. Most of my 20s, I told myself I knew what happiness was supposed to look like. Marriage to Jason, my college sweetheart, checked every box. He was dependable, steady, the kind of man who made life safe and predictable. Our home was neat, our routine solid, and on the surface, everything looked perfect. But behind that perfection, something inside me grew restless. I silenced it at first, telling myself this was just what marriage became after the excitement of the honeymoon faded. Yet in the quiet moments, the ones when Jason's eyes were on his laptop instead of me, or when our conversations dissolved into silence, I felt it. The ache for something more. Something that shook me, consumed me, reminded me I was alive. That's when Noah stepped into focus. He had always been there. Jason's best friend since forever. The man who filled our weekends with laughter and helped fix the things Jason never had time for. But suddenly, I started noticing the differences. Where Jason was careful, Noah was daring. Where Jason was routine, Noah was spontaneous. His hands carried the grit of hard work. His confidence radiated in every careless smile. And when he spoke, he made me feel like I was the only one in the room. It started harmlessly, as dangerous things often do. He'd stop by after work to fix a cabinet or tighten a leaky pipe, and I'd pour him a drink. We'd really talk in a way Jason and I hadn't in years. Noah asked about my dreams, my fears, the parts of me I buried beneath the role of wife. And with every word, I felt pieces of myself waking up. Then came the night. Everything shifted. I handed him a glass of water, and when his fingers brushed mine, it wasn't just a touch. It was a spark, sharp and undeniable. My breath caught, our eyes met, and for one dizzying heartbeat, the world stopped. I pulled back, told myself it meant nothing, but deep down I knew something had begun. From that moment, every interaction with him carried weight. The air seemed charged when he walked into the room. Guilt twisted in me whenever Jason spoke his name. Yet, the pull I felt toward Noah drowned out everything else. Desire is a quiet predator. It grows in shadows until it can no longer be contained. The breaking point came when Jason left town for work. Noah came over to fix a faucet in the kitchen, and laughter filled the air, as easily as it always did. But when the silence fell, it wasn't empty. It was heavy, electric. His eyes searched mine, and before I could think, before reason could stop me, I leaned in. What followed blurred the line between fear and exhilaration. His arms around me felt like the answer to a question I hadn't dared to ask. With Noah, the world outside vanished. And for the first time in years, I wasn't the careful, practical wife. I was a woman, rediscovering the fire I thought had burned out long ago. But passion is never free. The days after were suffocating with secrecy. I'd catch my reflection and wonder how Jason couldn't see the truth written across my face. I promised myself it was a mistake, a one-time slip, but deep down I knew better. Once you taste that kind of fire, you can never go back to cold ashes. Noah and I tried to resist, but every glance, every brush of his hand pulled us deeper into the storm. And though I loved Jason in my own way, the life I'd built with him suddenly felt small, fragile compared to the chaos Noah awakened in me. I don't know how the story ends. Maybe the truth will erupt and destroy everything I've worked to protect. Maybe I'll carry this secret forever, torn between safety and passion, loyalty and desire. But what I know for certain is this. What I found with Noah was raw, untamed, and bigger than anything I had ever imagined. Sometimes the most dangerous truths aren't the ones that break us. They're the ones that finally make us feel alive.